Good evening, everybody. I'm Tarek Fattal, your SoCal Prep Legends host. Once again, back on a Friday night here to host this show, the SoCal Prep Legends Roundup, where we take the scores, the highlights, we put them together as quick as we can on a Friday night, and we get them to you. We got about 7 games to get to tonight, and we'll open up this show with Servite and Villa Park. Guys, it was all TJ McMahon from the beginning. TJ McMahon dives over the end zone, puts his hands up, yep, that's 6 points. Then they would convert the field goal, of course. But later, McMahon, yep, that's Trent McDuffie. That's a touchdown looking Antonio Brown-like without the celebration. Great catch by McDuffie. Look at this play. McMahon looks right, doesn't even look upfield. Clearly a quarterback run right, gets to the end zone untouched. Servite would run away with this one, guys, over Villa Park. This is to his left now. McMahon finds Lincoln Duran wide open in the end zone. 47-14. Servite is the victor. Now we go over to the San Gabriel Valley. It's Charter Oak and Damien. Charter Oak's Jalen Palacios fights Jermaine Braddock. He would actually get tripped up on the 1 or 2 yard line here. It would set up this touchdown for Charter Oak. They'd go up 7-0. It'd actually be the only touchdown of the first half. Later, it's Damien punting out of their own end zone, but the punter steps out of bounds. That's a safety. It'd be 9-0 at halftime. It would end up being a 23-0 final. Charter Oak stays unbeaten. Guys, next game is Newbury Park in Valencia, and I'll tell you right now, I'm sure I'm going to eat crow from all of my colleagues at SoCal Prep Legends, all our staff reporters. We have a SoCal Prep Legends pick'em we do every week. I was the only one that picked Newbury Park. I had faith. Newbury Park just come off a bad loss to Westlake. I thought Cameron Rising was just ready to roll, but they had a couple injuries, and it just did not pan out. Guys, this one was over fast, okay? Valencia wins 48-7. Guys, it was 48-0 at halftime. Let's take a look at the highlights. From the very beginning, this might have been like the 2nd or 3rd play from scrimmage. Cameron Rising throws off his back foot, and that's Kohler Shockley taking it to the end zone. No, he doesn't quite get there. Skip, you think he's going to get 6 points. He gets tripped up, but it would set up a Moises Haynes 1-yard touchdown. Easy money. Hands it off to the ref. So Valencia's up 7-0 real quick. Actually, on the ensuing kickoff, Newbury Park fumbled. Valencia gets the ball again, and I believe scores again within 2 plays. So 3 plays they ran, 14-0 real quick. This play was to Mikhail Wright. He would get in from 23 yards after a pass from Connor Downs, the quarterback. Then it just continued to pile on. Downs to Zachary Semko, 35 yards. Touchdown. Guys, this is all in the first quarter. Later, Moises Haynes again. Look at this handoff. This one's for 30 yards. I mean, almost untouched, even though tacklers are trying to bring him down. He gets into the end zone. It was over fast, like I had mentioned. Haynes had 3 touchdowns in the first half. Connor Downs had 4 touchdowns, and Mikhail Wright had 2 touchdowns. The final score, 48-7. Valencia looking real strong. It'll probably move up in the SoCal Prep Legends top 20 rankings. Now we'll go to Long Beach. It's JJ Fiddler who's got a report. He had a great game tonight. Low scoring, but 2 big-time programs, Mission Viejo and Long Beach Poly. JJ, what happened?
It's a final here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Mission Viejo holds on 12-7. 4 interceptions from Poly's Matt Corral turns into an interception return for a touchdown for Mission Viejo, and they hold on to win this one. A top 10 battle here in California, 12-7.
And that interception, guys, was by Elijah Griffin, standout linebacker, just all-around defensive player for Mission Viejo, ends up making the difference. I believe Long Beach Poly, if I'm not mistaken, had the ball a couple more times after that interception. That interception happened in the beginning of the 4th quarter, and Matt Corral threw 2 more interceptions later in the 4th. Just a very unorthodox night for such a talented young man, but I'm sure he'll bounce back. Long Beach Poly takes an L there, and Mission Viejo continues to roll. Now we're down in the Riverside Inland Empire area. Guys, it's Heritage and Redlands East Valley. Redlands East Valley, Miles Herrera to Billy Bowens here. It would cut the Heritage lead 22-14. Later, look at this play. This is a great play right here. We got defensive back Kenny Tedder. He gets this interceptions over the shoulder, and so he rounds out to the right side of the field. looking for some blocks, doesn't quite get it, gets two guys to run into each other, and then reverses field and comes back, and you're thinking, uh-oh, he's taking this to the house, and he almost does. I mean, he makes guys miss, and really gets going towards the end zone, finally gets tripped up. A great play there by Tedder. Redlands East Valley now, Brandon Wells' second touchdown of the night. This actually tied the game at 22-22 in the third quarter. But guys, it would end up being all Heritage later in the game. Sherrod White comes over here, tries to dive over the line, fumbles, but it's recovered by Devlin Friedland. Heritage would win 50-29. We finish up in the South Bay. It's a Daily Breeze, Damien Calhoun, who had Redondo and West Torrance. What looked to be a good game. 24-21 was the final. Redondo comes away with the win. Jack Alexander, 2 touchdown passes, 1 rushing, a total of 3 touchdowns for him. Damien's got the recap. A 38-yard field goal by Adam York made the difference with 5:44 left in the fourth quarter. Damien will recap for us.
Here for West Torrance. Redondo holds on 24-21. Crazy game down the stretch. West Torrance wouldn't go away, but eventually time ran out. Redondo holds on 24-21. Great action here in the South Bay.
That'll wrap it up for tonight, guys. Thanks again. I'm Tarek Fattal, your SoCal Prep Legends host. Just a couple scores here before I get you out of here. Oaks Christian over Alamany, 30-24. Corona Del Mar, 39. Newport Harbor, 21. Edison, 28. Blanks, San Juan Hills, 28-0. St. Francis over Lucerna, 49-20. Golden Knights are looking real good. Huntington Beach 29, Long Beach Wilson 28. That game was obviously a 1-point deficit in overtime. Quite a doozy, a barn burner there. Orange Lutheran 41, Norco 28. Rancho Cucamonga over Bishop Amat 31-7. Bishop Amat still looking for their first win of the season. Corona Centennial 52. Narbonne 3. Oh, man. I didn't expect that score looking down, but that's exactly what it was. That probably was the bigger game of the night on Fox Sports. But Corona Centennial just showing how powerful they are. The Narbonne Gauchos, I'm sure they'll be fine. Jalen Chapman, a fine quarterback. But guys, that'll wrap it up from here. SoCal Prep Legends. Always tag us at SoCal Prep Legend on Twitter. Find us on Instagram. Find us on Facebook. We're all over the place. Always hashtag SoCal Prep Legends or SCPL Top 10 if you got a great play you want to submit for our play of the week. Once again, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next Friday. Have a great night.